Hello?
Okay, wrong, right there. And this person does this on every call. Hey everybody, it's James Cluster here with Mattress Masters, and today we are going to talk about phone etiquette and phone scripts, actually. And in the course of this episode, we're actually going to go through a few of our old clients' phone calls because we record everything when we're working with clients so that we can help improve the process from the top of the funnel through the sale. So I actually have a number of recordings here. I'm going to blur out contact information. I'm going to bleep out names and things like that because I'm not here to pick on anybody. I'm not here to embarrass anyone. But I do want to talk about some very specific things that you need to think about when you are taking phone calls from leads or even just inbound phone calls in general, because you would be surprised at dealing with over 50 different stores all around the country now, how some of these behaviors just seem to be universal. One of which is that when it's a sole proprietor or it's somebody who's kind of running the shop as a one-man show and they might be using their personal cell phone as the business phone, how often they're answering the phone and just kind of picking up and saying their name and that's it, and leaving the lead or the potential customer to try to guess whether they've actually gotten the right place, they've got the right number, they're talking to the right person. And when you start a conversation with confusion, you're already setting yourself off on the wrong foot with a potential lead or a potential prospect. So these are things that you need to be thinking about when you are dealing with the phone call. And in terms of your staff, if you have a sales staff, if you have a front office staff, if you have people that are answering the phones, giving them scripts so that they know exactly how to handle every phone call that comes in is great. You're going to hear a couple of calls here that you can tell that the person doesn't have any kind of script whatsoever. They're just answering the phone blindly and doing their best in most cases to try and respond to a lead and give them more information. But and I think we're going to do a couple of these because we actually have so many examples that we could go through, but I wanted to do a handful today. So this is a client. We're going to start with a client here in Michigan, and we're going to play the call and then we'll talk about the call. So here is the call.
Mattress, can I help you? Hello, is Mr. James available? James? Yes. Oh, yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, kind of, sorta. Who are you looking for? I think his name is James with the mattress. What up, Dave?
Okay, so that's the call in and of itself right there. Pretty sure that the person hung up after that point because they were, obviously having communication issue. Now, the hearing issues aside, which may or may not have been there, the person answering the phone obviously could hear to some extent because she repeats what the lead says. The lead says, "Hey, is Mr. James there?" And the person answered James and then kind of waited for a long pause. So what you want to do when somebody's calling and asking for someone specifically, there's really not necessarily a good reason for that to be the case. Now, when it comes to this particular case, we were running ads and the leads were getting responded to with automatic messaging because that's one of the things that we do. And in this case, the leads were all signed off by a retail associate named James. So that's who the lead was calling to ask about. But the person that answered the phone did not need to go into figuring out who exactly they were looking for. Obviously, the person was interested in something in the store, so all she needed to do to pivot that conversation was to say, I'm not sure if they're in right now, but how can I help you? And that's all you have to do, because really, you're just trying to find out what the point of the call is. Is this person really looking for James for some reason? Are they calling because they're interested in a mattress? They need to book an appointment? They have a question about a mattress? And you could take the conversation from there. But again, if you don't have some of these things scripted out and made available to your sales staff, your front office staff, it's going to leave them open to these kinds of conversations where they just kind of meander. Okay, so that's a quick one. And then let's play this one from a lead named Tim.
Thank you for calling. Please leave your name and number and a brief message, and we will return your call. Thank you for calling.
Record your message at the tone. Press any key or stop talking to end the recording.
Yeah, I left a message minutes ago. I don't know if you got it. So I'm calling back. Tim Jackson. About $100 off mattresses. Thank you.
To save this recording, press 1. To listen, press 2. To re-record, press 3.
Okay, that in and of itself is kind of annoying. So make sure you check your voicemail system to make sure it's just simple for somebody to just call, leave the message, and hang up. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody's not going to want to take all those extra steps to press the button and leave the message and all that. So you run the risk of not even having the message go through. But the most important point here is, if you're watching this on YouTube, by the way, you can actually see some of the details here. This person actually called on December 20th, and then this message that you just heard was on December 22nd. So 3 days went by, and he was not responded to. He was not called back. Now, it was December. It was right before Christmas. Possible that the store had lower hours, but they were obviously open for business. We were still running leads for them. So the fact that nobody on the team had called this person back who was calling to buy a mattress is a big problem. So that's another thing too, is you need to have somebody on your staff, or you need to take the time yourself to make sure that you are checking calls twice a day and responding to any messages or any leads that you've missed. Otherwise you're just leaving money on the table. That's a lead that this client paid for to generate and clearly was interested in coming in and solving their problem, and it was just left open. So make sure that you're taking time twice a day to follow up with any leads that have called in, to check on appointments or to check on messages or anything like that. Okay, so that's one client in Michigan. Let's go to our client here in Washington. Just show you, this stuff happens all over. And okay, we have quite a few calls here. So let's listen to this one. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, wrong right there. And this person does this on every call. Simply answers his phone just saying hello. You cannot do that. If you are in business and you have a personal cell phone that you're using for your business, understandable, but you've made that choice. So you need to err on the side that this is a person calling about your business, and you need to let them know that they've gotten the right place.
Hello, this is More Mattresses.
Okay, so the prospect had to ask if he had the right number, basically. Is this the mattress store that I called? Wrong. You're already starting the conversation off with confusion. That's a horrible choice.
Yes. Okay. Copy. Told me to call and see about a coupon.
Okay, so let's also talk about the way. Let's go back. If I can I don't know if I can rewind this. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, here we go.
Hello? Hello, is this More Mattresses? Yes. Okay.
Okay. Hello? Yes. How can I help you? Okay. Is that somebody that you want to buy from? Is that somebody that you are excited to come and make a purchase transaction? Is that somebody that you're going to take time out of your day to come see? And is that somebody that you feel is going to give you the best product, the best quality? If that's the way you're answering your phone, you're never going to get anybody walking in your door. If that's the way your staff is answering your phones, you're never going to get anybody walking in your door. As I've discussed in a previous video, just about general rapport building and about the sales process when somebody walks in, it also starts here on the phone if somebody's calling. If somebody calls you, you have 4 seconds to make an impression with that person. You need to show them that you are sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and you are a force to be reckoned with when it comes to your product and your business. Okay? And your sales staff, your phone staff need to be the same way if they're doing those calls. So, hello, this is the mattress store. How can I help you? Doesn't that sound way better than saying, hello? Yes? How can I help you? Who are you going to buy from? Who are you going to come in from?
Told me to call and see about a coupon. A coupon? Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So the prospect is calling in. They're asking about a coupon. We were running an offer on Facebook for this client with a coupon. This is our client answering the phone. This is his store. He knows the program that's being run, and he's responding to the prospect's question with a question. You need to know what you're running in your store. You need to understand the offers that you're running. You need to know that and your staff needs to know too. If you're running a special, everybody needs to be made aware of it so that there is no confusion when somebody calls in.
Something just popped up on my phone and it said fill out for a possible $100 coupon.
Yes. What kind of mattress are you looking for?
Queen.
Okay, so I will also give credit where credit's due. He went right into asking what kind of mattress the person was looking for. That's good. You want to start getting some details. But to me, if we're 31 seconds in and he's already lost the potential for this person because of the way he's handling the call up till this point. But I digress.
Queen bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get $100 off any mattress, $399 and above. There's a few different options. You also have mattresses starting from $100. Anything from $100 to $400 would apply with a coupon, but anything over that, you can get $100 off of it.
All right.
Did you want to come in?
Okay, so he's giving a lot of detail here, and it's also like the person didn't ask the question. So he explained what the coupon was, which, by the way, this person has already heard because it was all stipulated in the ad that they saw. But that's fine. He can go back over it. But then he's adding all these details of, well, we also have these other mattresses, and they start at $100, and they da-da-da-da. The person didn't ask that. Okay, so he needs to leave it open for the person to respond to the comment about that, yes, the coupon is usable. You can come get it for your queen mattress. And really what he needs to do is he needs to move right into asking, when would you like to come pick out your mattress? When would be a good time for you to come see what we have? These calls don't need to be any longer than a minute to a minute and 30 seconds. This particular call is going to go 2 minutes and 26 seconds, and there's no reason for that.
Yeah, I get paid on the 7th, so I'd have to wait till then. But I need to figure out where you guys are located at.
So we're in Peoria on 1st Avenue. Do you want the address?
Yes, please.
That's 13635.
136.
Okay, so this person is, again, still showing interest despite despite the way this call has been handled. They're still showing that they are motivated to come in. They're asking for the address. This is an opportunity here for the store owner to then actually ask them, would you like me to text you directions? Now, if they do that, they can get this lead's information because they're calling in, and they can actually now have the opportunity to start texting with this person, send them additional information, check with them about the appointment. Also, the person gave them a specific date. He said, I get paid on the 7th. So at that point, I would have asked for an appointment on the 7th. I would have said, great, what time would you like to come in on the 7th? And I would have booked an appointment.
35.
1st Avenue South.
that stuff.
And once you're in the area, we're right next to the U-Haul. There's a huge beer and U-Haul right next to us.
See, this would be a very easy thing if you just said, hey, can I text you the information? What's your number? Because now he can send the directions, and he could also send a little picture of his store right next to the Burry and U-Haul.
Okay, so you're down by like Kennedy Catholic High School then?
Yeah, just a little bit north of that. And we'll be on the left-hand side if you're going north on First Ave, right next to the U-Haul.
Alright, cool. Do you guys have a delivery service or anything?
We can deliver, yes. We do same or next day deliveries. If you buy same day, we can do same day or next day depending
See, he doesn't need to give all these details. He could just say, yes, we do delivery.
on the truck availability.
Alright, cool. Okay, like I said, I get paid on the 7th, so I'll come see you guys then.
Alright. You're welcome to give us a call if you need any help with directions or anything else.
Alright, thank you, buddy. Have a good day.
Thank you. Goodbye. Bye.
Ugh. Frustrating. So, bottom line, you need to be sharp as a tack and enthusiastic as hell when you're answering the phone for your business. So does your staff. You need to have a script so that you have this information. You need to get contact information for when somebody's calling in. And if somebody gives you a specific date that they're available or want to buy or will have the money to buy, book an appointment for that date and time. Okay? All right, so there you go, guys. I don't want to, I try not to make these things too long, but hopefully you found that valuable. You found some valuable information. Again, if you go over to the YouTube video version of this podcast, you will find a link to download a call script for you to answer your calls. You to use it yourself, give it to your staff, what have you. We'll be back with another episode very soon, and please leave us a review, leave us some feedback. We got some new fun things cooking up soon. So we'll talk soon. Thanks.